Grace and peace be with you, my brothers and sisters in Christ. I'm so glad to share this news with you. Starting this Sunday, we will be beginning our journey of Inside the Sanctuary worship together. In this video, you're going to see examples of some of our expectations and some of the expectations that we hold within ourselves, as well as those who come and worship with us in person in the sanctuary. I want to invite you to watch this video in its entirety, and I pray that it is helpful as you see some of the do's and maybe some of the don'ts. If there are any questions, again, I want to encourage you to please call or email me so that we can clear them up as we get ready to gather together and worship again in this space. Friends, I again hope that this is fruitful for you and look forward to seeing you on Sunday. May God bless and keep you.
When you arrive, you will be allowed to enter through the front doors facing Main Street or through the new entrance. We will not be allowing entrance through the Wesley Hall entrance. No matter which entrance you choose, you must check in with an usher for a verbal verification of no COVID-19 symptoms. We will also be asking if you have any joys or concerns that you would like Pastor Ben to lift up, as we will not be passing around the microphone like we have in the past. If you choose to enter through the front doors facing Main Street, here is what you should do. Pastor Ben is standing on a designated marker and checking in with an usher. As Brian enters, he stands on a designated marker as well, allowing us all to social distance until he is able to come forward. Here is our first what not to do. Pastor Ben is checking in with an usher, and here comes Brian, who, is standing way too close. If you choose to enter through the side doors facing Main Street, here is what you should do. Pastor Ben is standing on a designated marker and checking in with an usher. As Brian enters, he stands on a designated marker as well, allowing us all to social distance until he is able to come forward. Here is another great example of what not to do. Brian's checking in with an usher, and it looks like Pastor Ben's pretty excited for worship. Oh, but that's way too close. If you choose to enter through the new entrance, here is what you should do. Brian is standing on a designated marker and checking in with an usher. As Pastor Ben enters, he stands on a designated marker as well, allowing us all to social distance until he is able to come forward. Here's another perfect example of what not to do. Brian is checking in with an usher, and apparently Pastor Ben thinks this is the perfect time to test his sneaking skills. Hey! Due to the proximity of where our musicians play, please use the open door if you enter through the new entrance. The closed door will be for musicians and the pastor only. No matter which way you enter the sanctuary, please make sure you only sit in the designated pews. As you may notice, Brian brought along his own cushion from home. Our pew cushions have been removed, so please bring something comfortable to sit on. We will not be able to provide cushions. Okay, church, let's see how well Pastor Ben can follow directions. Oh my, it looks like Pastor Ben forgot how to read. Please don't ignore the signs like Pastor Ben. You can't sit that close. So what do you do when you and someone else are going down the same aisle but from opposite directions?
Uh-oh. We seem to have a traffic jam in the sanctuary. Brian is coming in from the lounge and Alyssa is coming from the street. Whatever shall they do? As you noticed, this is the proper way. To have one person find their seat, you just wait until one person finds their seat, and then you go find your seat. Nice and peaceful.
Now, this is what not to do.
We ask that you do not touch each other, and definitely don't slap at each other. This last part may be the hardest to do. One of the biggest changes to our worship will be how we worship, through music. We will still be blessed with a few hymns, but we will not be able to sing out loud. Brian is enjoying the music in his mind and swaying. Alyssa, on the other hand, wants to sing as loud as she can, just as she's always done. The louder the better, she's always said. But she must keep her mask on and sing only in her mind and soul.
Friends, thank you for taking the opportunity to watch this video. I pray that it was informative and that you understand all of the precautions we are taking to ensure all of our worshipers' safety. Again, if there are any questions that you may have, please feel free to give me a call or send me an email so that we can be faithful to the task that has been presented to us. I hope and pray to see you all here on Sunday as we worship together the God who has remained consistent and faithful to us during this new and challenging time. Until then, may God's peace and grace be with each and every one of you.